To our special segment on health and fitness, Divya, in a bid to combat rising obesity rates, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has emphasized the importance of fitness and a balanced diet. In fact, speaking on the issue, he urged citizens to adopt healthier lifestyles to curb the growing health concerns linked to obesity. In fact, experts have weighed in on the matter, highlighting the need for nationwide awareness and policy measures to promote better nutrition and physical activity.
Right, and following suit, of course, was Bollywood actor Akshay Kumar, known for his dedication to fitness, resonating with what the Prime Minister has said. Sharing a video of the Prime Minister, Akshay Kumar took to social media, emphasizing the mantra "Health hai to sab kuch hai," and urged his fans to engage in regular exercise and consume nutritious food, while really highlighting the importance of enough sleep. And to know more on this, we have Simran Bhasin, nutritionist, joining us to get us more on this. Simran, let's just talk about what the Prime Minister has said. He's spoken about diabetes and heart disease that are on a rise in the diabetes capital of the world. He has spoken about reducing really the consumption of oil, which according to you are the healthier options when it comes to oil, and is ghee really good for the heart?
Yes, I would say that ghee is extremely beneficial for our health. Despite of being a saturated fat, it has so many properties, so many good fatty acids that actually promote and boost your health. It increases the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins that are essential for life. Moreover, I would say just switch back to what our ancestors used to do. We used to use a lot of mustard oil. We used to use a lot of ghee. And we, limited the intake of processed oils like refined oils. So I am a big promoter of ghee and mustard oil for Indian cooking. Olive oil is also a good option, but it has to be eaten as a topping. It is not meant for cooking, for high temperature cooking, because the properties change there.
Right. Any other option for people perhaps who don't like mustard oil, want another option? Olive oil might be an expensive option, something which is economical and not very heavy on the pocket.
We can definitely go for groundnut oil. That's a good option. And as in South India, coconut oil is being used widely, so we can use that as well.
All right, thank you, Simran. Let's also go to Ira Trivedi. She's a yoga expert. Ira, considering Prime Minister Modi's emphasis on yoga, how effective are yoga and meditation in managing weight and promoting mental well-being? So there's a lot of emphasis on cardio, heavy sports, which of course aids to weight loss. But tell us how yoga can contribute to weight loss and address obesity. And on a side note, how can consistency be maintained even if, let's say, we sign up for yoga? Because that seems to be the challenge at this point.
You're absolutely right. The biggest challenge isn't consistency, but what's happened is that the advent of online yoga has made it so easy, because now you have access to teachers with literally the click of a button. Access to teachers, access to communities. In fact, at my organization, Yog Love, we train teachers online so that they can teach online. So yoga teachers no longer need studios, and people don't even need to leave their house. So earlier it was that commuting time. There's no yoga studio close to me, there's no teacher close to me, but now it's just so easy. And that community will keep you motivated to be consistent. So it's really important to join some sort of a community, whether it's a park close to your house, whether it's a yoga studio, or if those are not available, then even doing it online from your phone, but just having the presence of other people, having the presence of a teacher can really help with your yoga journey. So I tell everyone that, of course, YouTube videos are an option, but you do get demotivated. So having even one person who can do that with you can really help, who can do that form of yoga, can do that exercise with you. It's the best way of being consistent. The other thing that you mentioned, how good is yoga for weight loss, obesity? So yoga really works on our endocrine system and on our organs, not just on the physical musculature of the body. It's a very scientific form of exercise. So yoga can have immense benefits, especially when it comes to hormonal imbalances. And today we see that a lot of reasons for weight loss are hormonal imbalances. The other thing is toxicity. A lot of the foods that we eat, a lot of the environments that we live in are getting increasingly toxic. So yoga is working specifically on your lymphatic system, which is helping the drainage of all of these toxins. So yoga is very, very simple, but it has deep, deep benefits for not just the physical body, but also the internal body. So there's so much yoga available in our country thanks to Prime Minister Modi. We really have access to yoga now on the tips of our fingers, through our phones, through online portals. So I encourage everyone to join in. Also, yoga is simple. It doesn't take that much effort. You can do it for 20, 30 minutes a day. You don't have to do it so much that you're feeling tired, going to the gym, lifting weights, feeling exhausted, ending up overeating because you worked out too much. I've seen that cycle a lot, and I've seen it through my own self also, especially with women. You know, this also happens that you overwork out, you get overtired, and then you overeat. And then it's lost. So yoga being a very, very balanced practice, when you do yoga, actually, you're controlling your mind, controlling your breath. And when you do that, your appetite anyways gets controlled. So it really aids in weight loss because according to me and my experience, weight loss, 80% of it is dependent on what you eat. It's really 80% is dependent on what you eat and only about 20%.
Ira, let's just listen into what Prime Minister Modi really said about fitness and how important it is to keep oneself fit and what kind of diet one really should be consuming. Let's listen in.
साथियों, आप सभी फिटनेस का महत्व समझते हैं, इसलिए मैं आज एक ऐसी चुनौती की बात भी करना चाहता हूं जो बहुत जरूरी है। आंकड़े कहते हैं कि हमारे देश में ओबेसिटी की, मोटापे की समस्या तेजी से बढ़ रही है। देश का हर एज ग्रुप और युवा भी इससे बुरी तरह से प्रभावित हो रहे हैं। और ये चिंता की बात इसलिए भी है क्योंकि ओबेसिटी, मोटापे की वजह से डायबिटीज, हार्ट डिजीज जैसी बीमारियों का रिस्क बढ़ रहा है। मुझे संतोष है कि आज देश फिट इंडिया मूवमेंट के माध्यम से फिटनेस और हेल्दी लाइफस्टाइल के लिए जागरूक हो रहा है। ये नेशनल गेम्स भी हमें ये सिखाते हैं कि फिजिकल एक्टिविटी, डिसिप्लिन और बैलेंस लाइफ कितनी जरूरी है। आज मैं देशवासियों से कहूंगा, दो चीजों पर जरूर फोकस करें। ये दो चीजें एक्सरसाइज और डाइट से जुड़ी है। हर दिन थोड़ा सा समय निकालकर एक्सरसाइज जरूर करिए। टहलने से लेकर वर्कआउट करने तक जो भी संभव हो अवश्य कीजिए। दूसरा ये कि अपनी डाइट पर फोकस कीजिए। बैलेंस इंटेक पर आपका फोकस हो और खाना न्यूट्रिशियस हो, पौष्टिक हो।
Right, we just heard Prime Minister Modi talk about how important it is to have a nutritious diet and to really focus on what one is consuming. And to know more on this, Simran, how can diet help those who are perhaps pre-diabetic in reversing the situation? Give us a few healthy options that people can adopt.
Okay, so first of all, let's understand what diabetes actually is. So either your body is not using the insulin that is being produced, or it is not producing enough. So first of all, we need to balance the quality of carbohydrates that we are consuming. I urge everyone to consume a fiber-rich diet. Those who are pre-diabetic especially include fiber-rich carbohydrates in your diet and ditch the options that are low in fiber. Because whenever you're eating carbohydrates, your blood sugar levels spike. But when you eat a good fiber-rich carbohydrate with proteins, and with some vegetables on the side, that's when your whole meal's glycemic load actually reduces, and then your blood sugar level starts balancing in. So it is very important then, in what order you are eating your meal. So for all those who are pre-diabetic, I would suggest start your meal with a plate of salad, and then consume a little bit of proteins. Then you go to your good old roti sabzi or rice, dal. These are all good healthy options you can include. And there are a lot of myths around diabetes and pre-diabetes that you should avoid certain fruits, you should avoid certain. So everything has to be eaten in a portion control. Make sure you're not eating large meal or a very big meal at once, and instead you are dividing your meals into small portions and dividing your calories throughout the day. That really helps you stay more energetic as well. That also makes your body aligned with release of digestive enzymes, digestive juices, digestive hormones that are going to improve your metabolism. So that is everything, to get everything aligned in one place. It is very important that instead of eating larger meals, larger portions at once, you divide your meals in small portions. That helps you get your blood sugar level under control as well. One thing I would like to highlight here is that one of the leading causes in women for diabetes is becoming PCOD, that is hormonal imbalance, mostly related with insulin resistance as well.
Right.
Again, it's a hormonal imbalance, so hormonal profile has to be taken care of. Regular testing is very, very
Right.
important. One thing that we miss on.
Right, Simran, point noted, of course. Thank you so much for getting us a perspective on what really contributes to healthy food. Thank you, Simran, as well as Ira Trivedi, for joining us on this important discussion.